What's it gonna be?
We're back!
Hi everybody, are you ready for another episode of Doki Doki?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Chandler Bang.
Oh jeez.
Okay, are you ready?
I didn't hit the start button on the timer.
That would be helpful.
Well, fuck.
Oh fuck.
This is quite the start.
It is.
Moving on.
Moving on.
This is your voice, right? You're this girl now.
Are you ready?
Straight up just take my version of the voice. Hit the enter button. Let me do it.
Okay.
To turn the page on my next life.
Turn the page.
Oh. Sorry. You think I got a bit distracted for a second. I think I got a bit... I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Oh my goodness. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Look at that little smirk.
Oh my god, I just noticed. That's the most horror element of this game so far.
Look at how weird her ear looks.
Yeah.
It looks like the inside of a brain.
Not everything is perfect.
Like, no, like, look at the
Thanks.
inside of her ear. That's gross.
We continue reading, Sarah. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the... Oh.
Good job.
I burped. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Wow.
I know, right? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Guys, we're basically fucking. Well, did you what was she look like naked?
What? What are you talking about? I'm very lost.
I'm saying, he's talking to a bunch of his guy friends. Like, dude, I fucked her the other day. We're, basically fucking. And it's like, what does she look like naked? He's like, we just read some stuff.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, it's like an intimate exchange. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought.
You think?
But the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does.
Oh.
Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see in your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Gerto, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. This is so embarrassing that you think that. What?
Oh, wait, you're doing a really good job with that voice. I love it. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Damn it! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
So I'm doing Natsuki now, right? To compensate?
I think so, yeah. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Oh my god. Yuri exhales, bared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down.
I was ready for sex.
I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's the burp.
Just the burp. Just matching her in context. Like, sorry you're not looking forward to this, but...
It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's a good reasoning.
That's good reasoning. What a person.
In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
All of a sudden, she turned into a teacher. Please read chapter 23
to 50.
That's a lot of goddamn chapters.
You ever had teachers like that who would be like, you have to read like 12 chapters tonight for tomorrow and then write like a whole like a 5-page paragraph on your thoughts, and you'd be like, I have no time.
Like, bitch, I will be here fucking tomorrow morning. Like I will be here till tomorrow morning.
I had teachers like that. I'm like, and I used to get mad. I'm like, okay, like that's not reasonable. Because what if some people have things to do. Sarah, it's not like you gave multiple nights.
Sarah,
what?
You're missing something really interesting right now.
What?
I stand up. I make a mental note.
I'm going on this rant. Like, I had teachers that would give me, like, they would just be like, yeah, like, read, like, 12 chapters tonight, and you have to do a paragraph on each chapter, and summarize it in your thoughts. And I'm like, okay, dude, that is gonna take me fucking forever to do. And I also have other homework from other classes, and I had to, like, do something. Like, I had dance class or something I had to go to. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's physically impossible for me to do. I would need, like, a good 6 hours to do all that. Plus other homework. And what, I'm not supposed to sleep and not do anything else with my time? Like, I'd understand that if that was, like, a week. Like, if that was due a week later, I'm like, I think that's reasonable. 12 chapters, paragraph on each chapter, and you could spread it out, do it when you had time, but doing it in a night for the next class, not gonna happen.
Just imagine her being like, oh, you have to do each paragraph. And someone in the class goes, motherfucker!
Honestly, like, oh, it's so frustrating. I used to not sleep in high school because I had too much homework. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
Well, you're stupid.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
No, I'm doing Natsuki. You're doing Shiori.
Oh, okay. I can't wait!
Shiori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
Pull out.
Are you talking about couches?
Yes.
Shiori's one is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Cool.
I was just genuinely confused about that, and you're just like, cool.
Cool story, bro.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook.
Oh my god.
I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Ooh. I do the same myself.
Interesting.
Whose poem should I read to first?
The one that we don't care about the most.
Natsuki.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of me talking to myself. I told Natsuki.
Hey, it's just like every day in normal life with you.
I actually had a person ask me that at work once.
What?
They were like, do you talk to yourself a lot? And I was like, yeah. And I was like going through orders. I'm like, okay, I've got that one, I've got this one, and then I've got that one. She's like,
talk
to yourself a lot? I'm like, yeah.
See, I talk to myself a lot, but it's not even talking, it's I'm thinking out loud.
That's what it is for me.
That's like, it's not like you're having a conversation with yourself, you're thinking out loud. You're just saying what you need to do. I do have a lot
of conversations with myself, though. It's kind of fucked up, but anyway.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
I just think out loud.
I don't want to openly talk about it on the internet just yet. I'm not ready for that world, but I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Sure.
How should I make her voice?
I don't know. You gonna speak?
I'm trying to think about how I can.
Gerdo. That's how I
don't want to.
If you're not going to
stop
take this seriously.
Sarah, if you're not going to take this playthrough seriously, then you can just fuck off, okay?
Then go home.
I need to do this for real.
Go home.
What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Is that what He just like really gets, just like really loses her shit. Starts like fucking stomping on the ground like, is that what you fucking think? You're like, gee, this is a fucking crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Like, Christ, is this where the horror comes in?
Like Caitlyn in Big Brother.
Exactly.
That's gonna age quickly.
Yeah. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort.
No.
We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd love to read that shit.
No.
It's literally here just going, do
it! Do it!
Anyway,
Let's end this here.
It's the end of episode 1. We're gonna piss off Natsuki even more.
Yes.
Why did I say it's episode 1? It's not episode 1. It's like episode 17 of this shit.
Well, see you guys next time. Bye!